Yeah, this Black Light. The name of this series coming up next is Righteousness as a Weapon. See, the unrighteous uh, made a society of itself, being that of the Caucasian. He was the unrighteous. Now you can study the history on that. See, why you brothers is arguing about the Metanetu and who is the sciencing up on different philosophies, the right doctrines and all like that. Your chance, the window of opportunity is narrowly slipping away. Now when that happens, you're going to have to start all over again. Just like in Detroit. When Master Farad came to Detroit, you had the Nation of Islam booming, Shrine of the Black Madonna booming. You had Motown, Berry Gordy booming. You had Mayor Young. These are the fruits of the teachings of Master Farad Muhammad. Motown booming. Don Barton. You know, Mayor Coleman Young. Mayor Coleman Young told gangsters, white gangsters, and the racist Caucasian, get out of town. They did. Also, he equalized the police force with half and half, black, and you had to live in the city. Then Mayor Coleman Young opened up little poverty programs for the low wage and low income people, like weatherization. You could get storm doors put on your house, storm windows, and start cleaning up, you know, the city. And Mayor Coleman Young, you know, I could say, yeah, he you know, he did a little something, maybe, you know, but I don't blame him, you know, because they stole from us, you know, they stole us. So he's seen the opportunity to do it, what they've been doing, but they couldn't catch Coleman Young. They couldn't catch him. You know, but he got bad press, you know. But what he did was he gave us an opportunity. Downtown opened up. Hudson's left. All them little other stores left. And I remember having this conversation when I was going to Wayne County Community College about now it's not our turn to go in there and buy up those buildings. But the brothers say, well, you know, we can't buy the buildings. They're not selling the buildings because the Jews, you know, old Jews that own downtown and gangsters that own downtown, they took their money with them. And then they owned those buildings, so they jacked the rent up and the buildings was falling down because they were slumlords. They never did come back to the city and fix up, you know, those old rundown buildings. So the brothers, instead of them pulling their resources together and buying up those buildings downtown, you know, they never did do it. I mean, you got Don Davis, he was one of the brothers that had some clout. Al Perkins and some of these brothers, you know, Reverend Holly's still here, and he tried to do what he can do. But the brothers, you know, they start just saying, well, forget it, you know, because the people, you know, the low-income people, you know, they got hooked off of crack, and different kind of drugs and stuff, and they had, they had jobs in the factory, and they didn't know how to create their own. Some brothers, they had little mom and pop stores. They didn't know how to create their own because they want to be like the white man. They was copycatting off the white man, how he was living, but we wasn't ready to live like that yet. We weren't ready because we wasn't totally unified. And then we started selling dope to each other, and we started buying the dope. I mean, we didn't have to buy it, but a culture developed off of that drug culture. And so now the boule that came in, swept the city clean, they kept the dope man in. Half the boule is the main dope man. And so now they're building up on Detroit again. But we have no more brothers, in Detroit that can do what was done in the 20 years that Mayor Young was here. We had a window of opportunity. It's fading fast because Detroit is still 80% black, but we don't control nothing. Brothers don't own gas stations no more. Brothers don't own supermarkets no more. Little bitty joints, mom and pop stores. So, for example, Detroit, after the riots, Detroit had an opportunity to grow. The blacks here. They grew, but when they got to a certain level, a level that they never been before, they started dismantling themselves. So now, other cities is following the same footsteps as Detroit. Chicago, other cities, Little Rock, I mean, you can go all over where there's a concentration of blacks, gentrification has crept in. We lost the light. We got lazy. Black light out.